Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. So welcome to our series of lessons in 6 hours complete driving theory for Belgium Made Simple. My name is Anjum and I'm the author of the book Driving Theory for Belgium Made Simple. In today's lesson, we will focus on this topic, traffic signs on the road. So we will look at the different traffic signs and the sub signs or the complementary signs. We will try to understand the different six different types of signs, the warning signs, the priority signs, mandatory signs, prohibitory signs, and waiting and parking we have already covered here, so we will not discuss that here, and the information signs. So we will see almost most of the important signs that are needed for the exam. All right, so let's continue. So basically, the traffic boards are of six categories. They are the warning boards, priority, obligatory, prohibitory, parking, and information boards. All right. And then there will be, in addition to these boards, there are supplementary boards. So these supplementary boards are blue signs, blue plates with white ink, or they can be symbols. So they make the meaning more specific. For example, there is a board. You can refer to the blue plate under the board that helps you understand more details. We will see as we go through these slides, we will see more details on this. All right. So these supplementary signs are, it can be the blue signs with white text or symbols, which gives extra details. For example, here the blue plate indicates that at 75 meters, there is a level crossing with gates. All right, this warning sign is an indication of a level crossing with gates. Now, there can also be supplementary plates for cyclists and mopeds, and these are on the white plates with black ink. So here it indicates this is a one-way street, but then the bicycles and both category A moped as well as the speed pedelec as represented by A and B, they are allowed in both the directions. So even though it's a one-way street, you can expect these two drivers in in traveling in both the directions. All right, so this is what the blue plates and supplementary plates indicate. These are just examples, but we will see this further in much details. In addition to the boards and supplementary plates, we also have the zonal boards. These zonal boards apply for an entire zone. So the moment you see a zonal board, you have to watch out and look out for the place where the zone ends. So basically these are white plates with black ink on that. All right, like this one, and also white plate with black ink on that. So it indicates a zonal board. But then what is within the zonal board is, in this case, it's a prohibition to exceed speed. In this case, it's again a speed limit implemented, which is 50 kilometers per hour or 30 kilometers per hour in Brussels area. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the warning boards. Basically, these warning boards are triangle with red border. So one thing I want to let you know is just focus on the color of the ink. Anything that is red, you have to pay special attention. So a triangle red is a warning board. However, a circular red becomes a prohibition. We will see that subsequently in this training. But here it's important to understand that a warning board is a triangle with red ink. Now this is a warning board, and what kind of warning? There are many kinds of warnings. What kind of warning is indicated within this board? So in this case, it is indicating that the road narrows on both the sides. So these warning boards are placed to the right side of the road. Okay, so these are placed, and why it is placed on the right side of the road, that's where it is easily visible for the driver, because we drive on the right side of the road. The driver can always keep a check on the right side of the road to see to watch out for these warning signs. All right, so that's why they are placed on the right side of the board, and they are positioned 150 meters before the actual danger spot. So as you can see a little further ahead, there is a kind of bridge or a road narrowing. So it's placed 150 meters ahead so that the driver actually prepares, knows that there is a danger situation and adapts his speed or prepares to, react to the situation. Uh, it gets time to react to the situation. That's why it's placed at 150 meters before the danger spot. This is a general rule, but it's not always true. For example, let's say, is just like in the previous example, here, even though it's a warning board, it is placed at 75 meters. So in this case, it's not 150 meters, it's 75 meters. All right. So that's why, if it is not 150 meters, they put this additional plate to indicate that it's, 100 meters or 75 meters. Okay. So in the next slides, we will look at the different warning signs. Okay, so here we have different examples for the warning signs. So just watch out. These are really AI generated images. So there could be small errors, but okay, don't worry about that. The purpose is that we understand the concept, right? So these are different warning boards. Here there is a dangerous double or multiple curves. The first one to the left. Okay, multiple bends to the left. This is a bend, the road is bending to the left. There could be another sign which says road is bending to the right, and this is more than one bend to the left. And if it bends to the right, it will be more than one bend. So a situation for this board would be a road like this, a zigzag. It's bending on the left and right. That's the situation. Now let's look at this warning board. It is indicating that there is a road hump ahead. Remember, a warning board is placed 150 meters before the actual point where, where it could be a dangerous situation. So there is a road hump here that's indicated by this sign, and 150 meters ahead, you will already see this warning board. So remember, this is only one hump. So this is a road hump. There is another danger warning board which will have two humps, and that is not hump. So you should not get confused. A road hump will be indicated by this long and short stripes. On a road hump, you have to drive at 30 kilometers per hour, and 150 meters before you will see a road hump. It's also called as a speed bump. Okay. The purpose of having these speed bumps is to reduce the speed, maybe usually you will see this at within built up areas where there are junctions. They would have the road humps for the traffic to approach the junction at the speed of 30 kilometers per hour. And that's also the reason why you should drive at 30 kilometers per hour on a road hump. Now, the other warning board is a pedestrian crossing. Similar to pedestrian crossing, we can have bicycle crossing, crossing of children. So all indicate, people or bicycles coming on the road or children coming on the road. So this sign is again placed 150 meters before the actual pedestrian crossing. So this is the pedestrian crossing, and there will be at the pedestrian crossing, there will be a blue board which indicates the actual pedestrian crossing. Okay, so similar to that, we will have a bicycle crossing. Just another additional thing, at a pedestrian crossing, the pedestrians have priority. So when there is a pedestrian, the car must always stop and let them pass. But if it's a bicycle crossing, the bicycles do not have priority. I have explained this in the other lessons very detailed, so you can watch those lessons to understand this concept. But bicycles don't have priority at a bicycle crossing. All right.